I met our next comic up at youth group in my high school days. Give it up for my friend and yours, Todd Bozes, everybody. Give it up for Todd! It's true. I was one of Danny's youth group leaders.
Look at us.
He's known me so long, he probably knew the thin version of me. Yeah. Imagine going to a comedy show and seeing Russell Austin, and then the next comic to come up is the Type 2 version of Andy. But here I am. And you're probably thinking, wow, a fat guy on stage, I bet he's going to talk about food. Let's find out. So I saw a graphic on Facebook recently, and it said, if you eat 4 stalks of celery a day, there it is, didn't take long, did it? You eat 4 stalks of celery a day, you can reduce your blood pressure by 15%. And I said, there are pills for that. Fuck that. I hate celery. I would much rather stuff a stalk of celery up my ass and have the leafy part flowing like it looks like a tail than eat 4 stalks of celery a day for the rest of my life just to add a few miserable years to it. No thank you. Not doing that. And I think that proves that God doesn't really love us that much. He could have chosen any food to reduce blood pressure. He chose celery. Why couldn't he choose like a burrito or something? Like, I eat a burrito a day. Like, get extra guac. Avocado's a superfood, for crying out loud. Reduce it 20%. Fuck it. You know? But, yeah, so I'm not doing the celery thing. But my wife's a good cook, and I've been married for 22 years, guys. 22 years. Yeah. And people ask us all the time, you've been married for that long, what's your secret? How have you been married that long? And I don't know what my wife would say. I don't know why she puts up with me. But my answer is always very simple. 24 years together, 22 years of marriage. She has never once uttered the words, let's go hiking. So, not once. Never. And I love her for that. She's great. And we've been married so long, we get a lot of the details of each other's lives. We still talk to each other pretty often, actually. And she recently went for a mammogram. And she came home, and she loved that I told this story, by the way. But she gave me all the details of her mammogram. And I said, sweetie, I don't know why you feel special. My doctor slaps my titties around every time I go. Every week. My therapist slaps my titties around every week. And it's an experimental treatment. It's not really working. I don't even think it's for me at this point. I think she's just jealous that my tits are bigger than hers. And and so I tell my wife what's going on. She's like, I think you need a new therapist. I'm like, I can't give up on her now. I think we're getting close to a breakthrough. And so I went last week to therapy, and I said, to Dr. Sheila, and I told her, I'm going to tell you the same thing that my parents and my teachers taught me back when I was in school. Bees are fine. So, but I made a huge mistake the other day, and I put an everything bagel in the toaster. And now everything that we put in the toaster is everything flavored. My older son, my wife and I have 2 boys, and my older son had everything waffles the other day. This morning, my younger son was heading out the door, and he had everything strawberry frosted Pop-Tarts for breakfast. So that was wonderful. But let's be honest. I mean, to say that everything is on that bagel is like me saying I'm doing everything I can to lose weight, right? I mean, it's not true. It's not true at all. I'm doing a couple of things right, but not many. But anyway, my name is Todd Bozes. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.